Ah, looks like we're on. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Time Machine. As today we're going to go way back. We're going to go into the 1930 Major League Baseball season where there was some radio out there, no TV, and we're going to broadcast the first game of the Yankees' 1930 season against the Philadelphia Athletics. On the mound for the New York Yankees today will be George Pipgrass, and on the mound for the Philadelphia A's, let's see how many times I don't call them the Oakland Athletics, will be Lefty Grove, who won 30 games that season, a left-hander, and one of the best of all time. So this should be a great matchup. We're going to be playing Stratomatic Advanced. This season was not carded in Super Advanced, so this will be a little bit more downgraded to say the least. We'll use our Red Sox fans' stolen base methods if need be. I have the chart to do that. And then we'll play, even the defense will be advanced too. And that might get a little bit crazy with some of these 1930 ball players. But here are your lineups as played as I can do it. Earl Combs will lead off for the Yanks here at Shibe Park. He'll be followed by Mark Koenig. He'll be using a computer generated card. Babe Ruth is batting third. Lou Gehrig batting fourth. Tony Lazzeri batting fifth. Dusty Cook batting sixth in right field. Batting seventh is Ben Chapman at third. Bill Dickey behind the plate. And on the mound is George Pipgrass. Babe Ruth is actually playing left field today. And for the Philadelphia Athletics, Max Bishop lead off at second. Mool Haas bats second in center field. Mickey Cochran bats third behind the plate. Al Simmons bats fourth in left field. Jimmy Fox bats fifth at first base. Bing Miller bats sixth at right field. Jimmy Dykes at third base. Jim Boley's your shortstop, and on the mound is Lefty Grove. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3. I believe the A's, just in their starting lineup alone, have 4 Hall of Famers, while the New York Yankees have 4 Hall of Famers. So each team comes in with 4 Hall of Famers in their starting lineup apiece. This was probably one of my favorite seasons I've read about. This is the year offense went absolute nuts and the pitching absolutely sucked. So you're going to get a lot of runs in this 1930 season. Again, I'm going to let probably Strat PC, if I can figure it out how to get it work right again. They're going to go ahead and probably run the games for me. If not, I'll use another engine. But I will go ahead and do this one. This is a 1-game series, and then they'll play the Boston Red Sox coming up in the next series. So let's do this Stratomatic Advanced. It's Grove, it's Pipgrass, it's Yankees and A's. So Earl Combs lead off. He is going to be your center fielder. Let's go ahead and change things up a little bit so I can see things better. Let's put the pitcher's card, at least for me, they're going to be up. So it'll be Combs, so I can see all the cards in front of me. So Earl Combs lead off. He's ready. Hopefully people can see the dice tonight. We're about ready to play some baseball. Here we go. First, that's a bad start. Let's see if we can roll it better. First start for Earl Combs, left-handed batter against Lefty Grove, left-handed pitcher. 1-7 versus a lefty is a walk. So Combs starts off the 1930 campaign with a walk. And now here is Mark Koenig. He is using a computer PC card because I think his card's in Detroit. I didn't think I had to pull him up tonight. So he'll bat. He's a right-handed batter. He was on those 1927 teams. Here's the pitch. 4-5 for Grove against a righty is a double 1-5. That's a 15. And Mark Koenig with a single. So Koenig does not make the year with the Yankees, but he gets a big base hit to make it first and third with nobody out. So a big hit for Combs. Big hit for Koenig. And now here is the Bambino, Babe Ruth. So Ruth comes up. A lot of power on the card. Different placements of the card now that they were back then, though. So he has his power in the two fives, three sixes. Here's the lefty lefty matchup. 4-7 versus a lefty is a single to right field. So that will score Combs. So the Yankees start off with a bang. Koenig the second, Ruth the first, and the Yankees lead 1-0. So a quick lead for the Yanks. So now here is Lou Gehrig. So Gehrig the bat. Yankees jump on top 1-0. Remember, this A's team is loaded offensively. Here's a pitch from Grove. That's going to be a 6-6-6 to Gehrig, and that's a strikeout for Lefty Grove. First out to strikeout. So if you had that on your bingo card. Here's Tony. Push him up. Lazzeri, second baseman. Lazzeri, the second baseman, rolls. 3-7 versus a lefty. Single to center field. Koenig will stop at third. Ruth will stop at second, and the Yankees have them loaded with one man out. Third hit of the inning. So Yankees are finding spots to hit at. And now here is Dusty Cook. He's a starting right fielder. Looks like he mostly plays against, it's a left-handed pitcher, and they're not so good. So let's see if Cook's a right-handed batter. Okay, looks like we're having instability issues. Righty Chapman against Grove. 6-2 versus a righty is a ground ball back to the pitcher. Grove throws them out. Yankees leave the bases loaded, but they get one. Bottom of the first coming up 1-0 Yanks. So now for the A's, it will be Max Bishop, followed by Mool Haas and Mickey Cochran. And they'll do it against George Pipgrass, a right-hander. So he started opening day 1930. So Max Bishop will lead off, left-handed batter. Here's the pitch. 3-9 versus a righty's a walk. So Bishop is on. And that could be a dangerous situation for the Athletics. So now batting for the A's will be Mool Haas. So Haas will bat. Haas is a left-handed batter against a righty, Pipgrass. He is their starting center fielder, and a good one that he is. Haas hit the batter. 2-4 versus a righty is a ground ball to second. That's a double play ball. 4-6-3. Good job. Double play. So double play there. Now here's the catcher, Hall of Famer Mickey Cochran. So Cochran hits. Left-handed bat against the righty, Pipgrass in the pitch. 1-7. Nope, not that column. 5-3. Good play there by the third baseman for the Yankees. Chapman throws them out. And we played one here at Shibe Park. It's 1-0 Yanks. So now here's Bill Dickey, Hall of Fame catcher. He'll lead off against Lefty Grove. Lefty on lefty. Here's the pitch. 6-10 from Grove is a ground ball, third base X. For the A's, it is Jimmy Dykes. So Dykes defensively is, I believe, a 1. Let's check it out for Jimmy. So Jimmy Dykes is he's a 2 E18. So he keeps the ball on the ranking, and he will make the play. So here it is, and that is not a 1, I don't think. That is a 14, so makes the play. Still know that chart pretty well. So there's an out, one away. Mike Terranova. How you doing, Mike? Welcome in. So Dickey retired, and now here is the pitcher, George Pipgrass, hitting pitching card number 2. There's a swing. That's going to be 6-7. Pipgrass is a right-handed batter against Grove. Struck him out, and Pipgrass is down on strikes, 2 away. So now here is the center fielder, Earl Combs. Combs, the batter. He walked and scored. Here's the pitch. 1-3 versus a lefty is a pop-up to short. That will retire the side, and we go to the bottom of the second inning here. It's 1-0 Yanks. The A's will now send up Hall of Famers galore. Be Simmons, Fox, and then Bing Miller to bat for the Athletics here against George Pipgrass. Bottom of the second here at Shibe Park. Here's a pitch from Al Simmons. 5-8 to a righty, and that's a fly ball left field. Catch is made there by Ruth, makes the catch. It is 1 away, so they retire Al Simmons for the first time. Here is Jimmy Fox, double X. Fox will hit a big right-handed stick against a right-hander, Pipgrass. Here's the pitch. 4, 9 is a ground ball, second base X. Second base got to start writing ratings down. Tony, push him up. Lazari's got it. Lazari's rating is he's a second baseman, 2E27. 27 could be a major problem. So let's see. You know what? For advanced, I'm going to use what comes up on the 20-sided die. So that's a 7, and that is an out. So a 7 there will throw him out. So Fox is retired. That will keep things faster and going on. Here is Bing Miller. Requires an error check. We'll then roll the other dice. Again, I can play this super advanced because they have the E ratings, but I'm playing everything strictly advanced since that's what the cards are set up. Here's Bing Miller, right-handed batter. 1-9 versus a righty. Oh, that is a triple 1-3 in the gap. It'll go to the wall for a double. So Bing Miller with a double. So Miller doubles with 2 outs. And now here is Jimmy Dykes. Was he the one who originally was in a league of their own? Was he the guy who was the manager, not Jimmy Fox? Here's Dykes. 4-7 versus a righty. That's a single 1-12. That's a 5. That's a base hit. So Miller will go to third. Dykes will go to first. And it's first and third, 2 outs. So now here is the shortstop, John Boley. So Joe Boley, shortstop. I will say I have no comment to that. So let's just say I've acquired some from a friend. So let's just say I have a few. Not as much as you do, honestly. So Joe Boley the bat, Boley the swing. 4-10 to a righty is a fly ball center field. That is going to be Combs. That is a 19. He's going to make the play on that. That's nice to see. Combs is a center fielder, and he is a 3, so he makes the catch. Wow, 19 on a 3 should be a catch. Let's look it up just to make sure. 19 on a 3 is a fly ball B, so he does make the catch. So they strand Bing Miller at third, but they don't score. They strand 2. We go to the third. It's 1-0 Yanks. I am playing 1930. So again, I was trying to earlier on. I said this is one of my favorite offensive seasons because it's absolutely crazy the numbers they were put together and how bad these pitching staffs were. And that's always one of the years I always wanted to play. So I'm going to try to do that with this Yankee schedule. Here is Mark Koenig. So Koenig, the batter, he'll bat. Again, I'm using a PC card of him. He's on the Tigers. I just haven't found him yet. 3-2 versus a lefty is a foul out plus injury. Ouch. So Koenig will be retired, and he might be out. He might be out for the rest of the game, but we'll keep him in there because of that play type things. I try to. Here is Babe Ruth. Ruth will bat. He is a left-handed batter. Singled his last time up. Had an RBI. Here's the pitch. 3-7 is a walk. Ruth's numbers almost crushed that one. So he's on at first with 1 man out. So now here comes Lou Gehrig. The Iron Horse struck out his first time up. End of Gehrig's career. He has an injury on his card. That tells you something. 6-8 lefty. And again, lefty Grove gets to strike out. 2 outs. So with 2 outs, here's Tony push him up Lazari, second baseman. 2 outs with the runner on first. Lazari singled his first time up. Here's the pitch to Lazari. 5-6 struck him out. Lefty Grove with another strikeout. We go to the bottom of third inning. Yankees 1, A's 0. And now we go to the Athletics. So it'll be Lefty Grove, the batter. He gets his first at bat of the year. We're only in the third inning. Lefty Grove says, let me swing. 1-4 is a ground ball back to the pitcher. Throws him out, and there's 1 away. So here is Max Bishop. So Bishop will bat. Bishop walked his first time up, but got doubled up. Left-handed bat Bishop. Here is a 6-12 to Pipgrass, and that's ground ball back to the mound. He'll throw him out, and there's 2 outs. So game's rolling fast. Here is Mule Haas. So Haas will swing with 2 outs. Do I want to move it back? We'll try to move it back a little bit and see if that's better. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a force. That'll be a 4-6 on Mulhas on Pipgrass. That's a double 1-6. I believe that is a 6. That is a 6. That's a double from Mulhas. So Mulhas doubles. So a runner on second and 2 outs. And it puts up this potent part of the lineup. And here is the catcher, Mickey Cochran. Big left-handed bat against Pipgrass. Looking in, gets a sign. 6'10 to a lefty is a fly ball center field. A 20 is going to save Earl Combs. He's a 3, and the 20 will save him. That's a fly out and retires aside. No runs a hit. They strand runner at second. We played 3, 1-0 Yankees. So go to the top of the 4th inning. Yankees get a little bit of a break. So now here is Dusty Cook. He leads off with the Yankees, followed by Chapman and Dickey. The bat here against Lefty Grove. A swing. And that's going to be a 1. That's going to be 1-3 versus a lefty. That's a strikeout. So Lefty Grove now has struck out 3 in the last 2 innings. And for Grove, he has now struck out 6. So Grove on a bit of a tear. Remember, this is a 30-win season. Card doesn't look it. But here is Ben Chapman. So Chapman, third baseman. He's a right-handed stick. 5-8 to a righty is another strikeout. Jesus. Another strikeout for Grove. That's 4. That's 5. That's 6. 6 Ks so far. So he does have 6. I guess that's a Frank S. game that you have going on. As probably requested those 93 Giants. The 27 Yankees play well, but they were never made in the newest pattern of cards. So it just really depends on where you roll on them. So yeah, I mean, some of those guys have good cards, but I'd rather see Ruth in a 1920 style card. So 2 outs in the 4th, and here's Bill Dickey. Bill Dickey to swing. That's a 3-10 versus a lefty, and that's a fly ball center field. Yankees are glad they got their run in the 1st. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Lefty Grove is now setting in. Oh, Hardwood Heaven. Holy cow. I didn't know I had Hardwood Heaven somewhere here. My goodness. Thank you so much for being here, and hopefully subscribe. I appreciate you, my friend. Thank you coming in. That is a great comment. Here's Simmons, followed by Fox and Bing Miller. He'll hit against George Pipgrass. 6-9 to a righty is going to be a line out to the second base, 1 away. So 1 out in the 4. Simmons has gone again. This meat of this order has 3 Hall of Famers with Cochran, Simmons, and Fox. Simmons and Fox both with the same 1-column type power. Here's the swing. 4-4 to a righty. This is when Stratomatic had 4-4 home run power on it. Home run 1-7. That's a 20, and that's a double. So a big double for Jimmy Double X Fox. For the A's, that is their 3rd double of the day, but they have not cashed in on it. So runner on second, 1 out. Here is Bing Miller. Yeah, I think he has a real hard on for those 93 Giants. A team like I don't know if the 98 Yankees were more of a team, but, play them against the 86 Mets, I think you might see a difference. Again, they were not, the new 86 Mets, I'm not sure. 3-10 for Bing Miller. Miller against a righty. Oh, just misses it. Fly ball left field, ? Holds for the second out. Here is Jimmy Dykes. So with 2 outs, again, the A's have a runner in scoring position via the double, but George Pipgrass stopping it so far. 1-7 for Dykes, and that is a line drive in the gap. That's a double for Dykes. Fox will score. This game is tied. RBI, Jimmy Dykes. So a pair of doubles from this inning, and the Athletics tied at 1. The Yankees did lose this game in real life, so again, I'm not surprised that this one may not go their way. Here is Joe Boley, shortstop. Boley will hit. Here's the pitch. 6-10 to a righty. Ground ball, third base X. Ben Chapman's got it. Why do I know that Ben Chapman's name? This is 1930. He's not the guy who got killed in 1920. Oh, he's a 4 E37. That's a 20. Thank you, 20. Throws him out and ends the inning. Again, for simplistic sake, playing in advance, when an X chance comes up, I'm using the 20 sided die roll to start it off with. So the 20 says that's an out. And there's not a lot of outs on that third base chart in the advanced section. So a 5-3 out will end the inning, but the A's do score one. We go to the fifth. New York one, Philadelphia one. So now we get interesting here in the middle innings. It's going to be George Pipgrass, Earl Combs, and Mark Koenig. Pipgrass will bat again. I'm not in love with the Yankee bullpen, so we get this far. They're going to be kind of hurting. 6-10 versus a righty. Ground ball, third base X. A's much better. That's an 18. Won't even look it up. I'll call that what they say on the golf course as a gimme. 5-3 is the play. One away. That's what's nice. You play Stratomatic enough, you know these charts. Here's Earl Combs. So Combs is 0 for 1. Walked and scored. The only Yankee run of the ball game. Here's the pitch. 1-9 to Combs against the lefty. Double 1-2. That's a 3. So he almost. Hang on, folks. Be right back. Hello. Yeah. Why? We're good. Any problems or no? Yeah, we're doing well. All right, thank you. What? They're wondering if we needed anything. Why? I don't know. I never had that kind of call before. Why would they call up here wondering if we needed anything? No, ask later. That's weird. All right, sorry about that mini interruption. And let's see when Strock came out. I played a full season. Athletic, he scored a lot of runs. Depending what year you played with them, he played in the '90s during the '70s and the A's. A lot of different A's teams had a lot of really good years and cards. A lot of people like to play that 2002 year and the Moneyball team also. So runner on first, one man out. Koenig the bat. Koenig. Oops. I had Koenig. Can I get an instant replay here, folks? Oh no, it was a. Oh, I know. I swung for Koenig before I left, and I didn't write anything down. Uh, let's see. Mike Taranova, can you remember what Koenig did before I left for a minute? Can you can you remember what Koenig did? Did he not bat yet? Combs was on at first. There's one out. Koenig the batter. Did he do something before I left here? Trying to think. It's the fourth time through the order in the fifth inning already for these guys. So it seems like, I should say the third time. Sorry. All right, we'll swing again for Koenig. I thought maybe he had a big. No, I'm getting why I have to use the Koenig card anyway. So I have to use the Koenig card from the game. So let's go ahead and bring that back up, and we'll swing away in case we need it. So here we go. Mark Koenig the swing. 210 to a lefty is a fly ball left field. Play is made, and that is now two out. So Koenig is retired. So Koenig is retired. We'll go ahead and we'll delete that. I don't know what happened to my part there. Sorry about that. No phone ring. You don't tell. Okay. All right. No phone ring. That roll from good. All right. Two outs. Here's the Babe. So Babe Ruth the batter. So Ruth the hit. Ruth so far in the ball game is 1 for 1, a single and a walk. Left-handed Ruth against Grove. 5-8 to a lefty, struck him out. Another strikeout for lefty Grove. So the Yankees not doing much help here. We go to the bottom of the fifth inning. It's still a 1-1 ball game. So now for the Athletics, it will be lefty Grove followed by Bishop and Mulhas. against George Pipgrass. 3-7 is a strikeout. So Grove with a K, one away. One out in the fifth inning. Now here is Max Bishop. Bishop the swing, one away. Bishop, a left-handed batter. And that's going to be a 3-7 lefty. Struck him out. Bishop doesn't hit well against lefties, I'm guessing. The way his card. Oh, he's a righty. Sorry, walk. Walk for Bishop. So instant replay review. No speed. He's a D, so he'll hold. So here's Mool Haas. So Haas will bat, left-handed hitter against a righty Pipgrass. Runner on first and one out. Haas is 1-for-2 with a double. 1-8 righty for Haas is a fly ball center field. That's 2 outs. And Haas is 1-for-3. And again, the meat of the order for the Athletics and Mickey Cochran. Left-handed hitter, two of the best catchers in this game, and Dickey and Cochran. Here's the pitch. 4-6 for Cochran against Pipgrass, and that is a double 1-6. That's an 18. That will send Bishop the third. So Cochran with his first base hit. First and third, 2 outs for the Athletics. And it comes now down to Al put his foot in the bucket Simmons. So Simmons the batter, right-handed masher against George Pipgrass. Will he do the job here? Pipgrass holding on. 3-12 versus a righty line drive to third base and ends that inning. Again, the Yankees survive. No runs, 1 hit, a walk. They strand 2. We go to the 6th. It's a 1-1 ball game here at Shibe Park. So the Yankees now will send up. It will be Gehrig, Lazzeri, and Cook. Gehrig struck out twice so far against the flamethrower Lefty Grove. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a 2-10 for Gehrig against the lefty, and that's a fly ball right field. Right fielder for the Athletics is Big Miller. Makes the catch, and there's 1 away. So Gehrig retired. He's 0-for-3. Here's Tony Lazzeri. Push him up, Lazzeri. First time I heard that called was Al Red Sox fan. Did not know that being a nickname. 3-3 for Lazzeri versus the lefty. Ground ball, third base. Good throw there again. Throws them out. Good play there by Jimmy Dykes, 2 away. So Lazzeri's retired. And now here is Dusty Cook. So Dusty Cook is the batter with 2 outs. He's a switch hitter. Will bat left-handed. He'll bat right-handed against Grove. 4-8 to a righty. Single 1-3. That's a 5. Line drive to the second baseman, and the Yankees go out in order quietly. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. It's still 1-1. The A's will now send up the Athletics. Fox, Miller, Dykes. Fox doubled and scored as the only lone A's run. 1-1 in the 6th here. 1930 opening day for the Yanks. 6-7 to a righty as a strikeout for George Pipgrass. He gets a strikeout he's needed. Here is Bing Miller. So Bing Miller to hit. He is a right-handed hitter against Pipgrass. Here's the pitch. 2-8 versus a righty is a single for Bing Miller. So Big Miller is 2-for-3. Miller is a C stealer. Dickey's a -1. There's no hold now. So how did they? I guess he went by the catcher's arm back then. So if Dickey's a 1, I think that's an automatic -4, I believe. So let's look at it. So it is a -1, and he's a 2. So let's see what the option is. So it's a -3. -4, we will hold there. We're not going to take any extra bases there. Here is Jimmy Dykes. So Dykes lead off, right-handed batter. Pipgrass is only a 6, so he is in his inning of fatigue. Here's the pitch. 1-9 for Dykes versus the righty is a single to center field. That could be a problem now. Another hit for Dykes. He's 3-for-3. So Dykes with 3 hits. A's starting them out a little bit of a comeback. First and second, 1 out, and it brings up Joe Bully. Not a great. Well, he's got stuff everywhere, so I'm not gonna say he can't hit. Looks like that is a solid looking card. First and second, one out. Pipgrass trying to stay in this ball game. He needs a double play. Can he get one? 6-6 to a righty is a fly ball center field. Pipgrass will get one out as Combs makes the catch, and there's two outs. One opportunity to get Joe Boley out of there, and now the A's have to make a decision. This is 1930, not 2025. This is going to be the pitcher spot for Lefty Grove. Lefty Grove wants to stay in there. He'll swing away. Here's the pitch. 3-3-8 is a strikeout for Lefty Grove, and the A's will strand two. Connie Mack wanted something different there, but I think Lefty Grove talked him into staying in the game, which is probably a rarity, but this is Lefty Grove we're talking about. Top of the seventh, 1-1 ball game in the seventh. Chapman, Dickey, Pipgrass, the bat for the Yanks against Lefty Grove. Here's the pitch. Grove, by the way, is a starter nine, so he can go the distance. 3-5 Lefty is a ground ball short. Solid play, throws him out, and that is out number one, and Chapman is 0 for 3. So here is Bill Dickey, catcher, batting eighth in this lineup, which is pretty insane. Probably one of maybe the younger years. 2-6. That's where Dickey wanted lower than that. That's a pop straight up to the shortstop. Shortstop, we'll call it. That is Boley makes the catch, and there's two outs. So now this is where the Yankees decide on a change here. We're in the seventh, and he could be removed from a fatigue at some point. So do the Yankees pull a bat out and then try to piece this out in the bullpen, which we know will not be fun? So we'll look at their availables right now. Wasn't able to pull the game up because my game system said there was a bunch of guys with multiple names and stuff like that. So wasn't going to argue. So we'll leave. I'll have to try to see if I can get that working. Let's see if they have a pinch hitter on this bench who might be worth it. With a lefty on the mound, they may go with Sammy Bird. So Sammy Bird will come in for the Yanks, and then they'll have to make a decision on who to bring in the pitch and hopefully not give it up. So let's see. Let's see who I like and don't like here. Roy, I don't know when he came out. I'm worried about the guys who don't want to use in a starting situation either. I know a lot of these guys were multiple reliever starters. So they can just come in. They could come in and probably pitch. So we're going to do that. I think we're going to go Roy Sherrod. So Roy Sherrod will come in the ball game for the Yanks, and Sammy Bird will bat for him right now. So the Birdman, Sammy Bird, will bat. So Pipgrass is done here in 2 outs in the seventh. Bird will hit. Bird on a 2-8 left-hander is a pop straight up. Bird will be out, and that's 2 outs, and that's 3 outs in the seventh. Let's get up and stretch here, 1930 style. It's Yankees 1 and the A's 1. So Roy Sherrod will come on out, right-hander. So Sherrod will be a new pitcher. So Sherrod will come in. 6 strong innings for Pipgrass, I guess you can say. So now the A's will now send up the top of the order, Max Bishop. Bishop will swing against Sherrod, against a right-hander. 5-3 versus a lefty. It's a ground ball to first. That is Gehrig. Gehrig is smooth. Gehrig is, I believe, a 2 or a 3. Gehrig is a 2E16. The number on the 20 is a 16. That's an out. Good play there by Gehrig. And he gets them. Again, we're playing advanced strats. So we're using the pink chart. And again, if it's an X rating, we use the die that's already there. So that is an out. This saves a roll, and it saves some extra playing. So since we're not doing the combined, all the rolling on the super advanced chart. Here's Mul Haas. Haas in the ball game is 1 for 3 of the double. Here's a swing. 3-5 versus a righty. Fly ball deep left field. That's trouble. That's up against the wall. And another double for Mul Haas. He's got 2. So Haas with a double, and now it brings up the fun part of Mickey Cochran. Ah, okay. Al Hardwood. Nice. Like to have you here. So runner on second, one out. Cochran the batter, 1 for 3. You don't want to pitch around him with the lineup coming. 1-6 to a righty, and that's a good pitch. Ground ball to second. Runner will go to third. There's 2 outs. So runner goes to third. Now basic or standard strat would say runners hold. I'm going to say anything hit to the right hand side or anything that makes sense. We'll play that way instead. That is the way I play it. So now here's Al Simmons. 2 outs, runner on third. Yes, with Simmons with Fox on deck. Again, Sherrod has to pitch to him. Runner on third, 2 outs. Yankees trying to keep this 1 run, trying to keep the tie. 3-6 for Simmons. Can't do it. Base hit Al Simmons. Boy, is he a hitter. That just makes so much easier when you got hitters like that on your team. Simmons knocks in a run. Athletics lead it 2-1. So RBI Al Simmons. And the A's lead it 2-1. So big RBI for Al. And now here is Jimmy Fox. So double X will now come in. He's on at first. Mulhas scores. Here's the pitch. 5-6 to a righty, and that is a fly ball right field. Catch is made, and there it is. So they do score runs. So we go to the top of the eighth, and the A's lead it by 2-1. Let's see if the Yanks can make a comeback on Mr. Lefty Grove. So now in the eighth inning, Earl Combs will bat. Combs trying to start this rally now. And of course, you got the middle of Murder's Row coming up. So see if Combs can do anything. See if Combs can jumpstart it. 6-5 to a lefty is a ground ball shortstop X. For the Athletics, that is Boley. Boley's error rating is a. Got to turn that around easier. He's a 2E22. That's a 16. Throws them out. So far, no problems there in the fielding. So 1 for 3 for Earl Combs. Craig. Hey, Craig Scarborough's here. How you doing, Craig? Babe Ruth, the batter. Sorry, Craig. Hope you were not here all just got here. Or I play a doubleheader, but this is the only game in the series. Yankees play the A's. They'll be playing the Red Sox next time we play this. So now this will be Combs actually, not Ruth. So we don't want to jump that far in the lineup. So Koenig's card will come up on the computer side. So here's a swing for Mark Koenig. The swing, 1-5 versus a lefty. It's a ground ball to short, easy enough play. Good throw there by Boley, and there's 2 outs. Yankees are getting that running feeling like they do in real life, and they just can't get any offense going. And Lefty Grove is starting to control this game. It's 2-1 Athletics. We play 2 outs in the eighth. But here's the guy who can change it around, the Babe. Ruth against Grove. Grove, the pitch. 1-5, not this year for Babe. That's a walk, though. So Ruth will walk. This is where I guess they can use Sammy Bird, but he is not on the team. Now here's Lou Gehrig. Gehrig will swing. He wants that 1-5. He gets it right now. Yankees lead it 2-1 or 3-2. So Gehrig swings 0 for 3 and a couple Ks. Grove from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 4-8 to a lefty is a single 1-2. That's a 19. That's a line drive to second base. Yankees are running out of outs. No runs, a walk. 1 man left. Bottom of the eighth coming up. 2-1 Athletics. So now Jimmy Fox will come in. Not Fox. It will be Miller, followed by Dykes and Boley. So Dykes and Boley. And Grove bats fourth this inning, but I have a feeling he's going to bat. I think he's going to and not a lot of people tell Connie Mack what to do, but I have a feeling if it came to this right now, you would have a very interesting conversation, as they say. So last of the eighth, Miller, Dykes, Boley. Here's Miller against Shuren. 3-9 versus a righty. He's a single for Big Miller. And Big Miller has 3 hits for the Athletics. That's what makes this A's team strong. They have such depth up and top the lineup. A little bit earlier today, I may get another game in later, depending on what everyone else does here on the YouTube family of the first family here we have. the FOC channel, the YouTube FOC Sports channel. So Sports Center, da 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 da. So check it out and see who will be on tonight. If not, I may try to be on a little bit later on after I do a few things. So, and I'll see what I'll do then. Maybe another Yankee game or do payoff pitch. I kind of like what I'm doing, playing strat, kind of smoother and everything else. So we'll may get a Yankee Boston game in as they'll do that. So we go to the bottom of the eighth. The A's will now bring up Jimmy Dykes. So Dykes will come in. Dykes, a 1-8 versus a righty. That's going to be a base hit. This is going to get blown open fast. Dykes with hit number 4, and the runner will go to third. So Jimmy Dykes is 4 for 4. So now the Yankees defense is going to have to come in, and they're going to need a ground ball B to get someone out the plate. Here's Joe Boley. Boley to hit against Sharon's not going to any doesn't care who pitches at this point. Yankees have to cut this runner off at the plate. Here's the pitch. 2-2. Bang. Wait a minute. Against a righty, it's not gone. 1-8's gone. That is a 4. It is gone. Joe Boley. And the Athletics blow it open. They lead it 5-1. That's what I was afraid of. And there's that A's offense just opening up a can. 3-run bomb for Boley. Athletics lead it by 4. 5-1. And Lefty Grove says, near, I'm staying in. So Grove says he wants that complete game. So let's go. Grove stays in for the complete game. 2-8 strikes out, and he doesn't care. That's one away. So Grove goes and grabs his mitt and gets ready to go back in. Connie Mack says, you're coming. You know I'm not. So Connie Mack does not have a say. Here's Max Bishop. He's kind of, I see as a Bob Gibson type. 4-7, even though we're talking about Connie Max. Base hit, Max Bishop. And the A's just continue to hit. That's what makes this set just so dang lethal. The pitcher's cards mostly suck. The hitter's cards are really good, and it just leads to be a lot of offense can be scored. So, but this A's team won the championship with over 100 wins. They have 3 in, 1 out, 1 in for Mool Haas. So here's Haas. Haas will swing. 5-8 is going to be a line out to the second base, 2 outs. So Haas is retired, but unfortunately that gives the A's middle of their lineup something to hit, and that's going to be Mickey Cochran. So Cochran will swing, left-handed batter. Cochran 1 for 4. He'll swing, and that's going to be a 3-5. Oh, he just missed it, but he got it anyway. Single 1-13. That's a 15. Oh, what a play by the second baseman Lazzeri. The A's score 3. Could have been more. We go to the top of the 9th inning. A's 5 and the Yankees 1. So now we go to the top of the 9th inning. And it's going to be Tony Lazzeri, followed by Dusty Cook and Ben Chapman. Why does Ben Chapman keep ringing a bell? So Lazzeri is 1 for 3, and Lefty Grove tries to finish things off here. Here's the pitch. Hardwood Heaven, are you there? 6-7 against a righty, struck him out. Lefty Grove continues. When he went on that strikeout streak, I had a feeling things were turning for the bad. So 6, that is 7 strikeouts for Grove, I believe. So the Yankees lineup has started to slump a bit. Here is Dusty Cook. So Cook will swing 1 away. 0 for 3. Again, he can hit lefties a bit. No, I'm just saying, Ben Chapman, why does that name sound so familiar to me? Here's the pitch. 3-6 versus a lefty's a walk, so the Yankees do continue the inning. If you're here last night and the Yankees-Orioles game, the Yankees bullpen fell apart as Gossage got absolutely mashed in the 9th inning. So runner on first, 1 man out. Here is, let's see if I got, it'll be now, was this Chapman, struck out Lazzeri. Cook walked. Okay, sorry. Let's make sure we got this correct here. So this would have been, okay. So I had Cook. Why do I have Cook? Oh, Lazzeri Cook. Okay, Lazzeri Cook. Now we have Chapman. So Cook is on. Chapman the bat. He's 0 for 3. Let's see if Chapman can keep the inning alive. 6-8. against a righty is a fly ball center field. That is 2 outs, and we go to the last out, and that's Bill Dickey. Yeah, he got just hammered. Oops, dropped the card. Let me go pick that up. Haven't dropped as much stuff playing Stratomatic either. Seems like on the other stuff I play, it has not been so good. So Bill Dickey to swing. Last out for the Yankees. Dickey's 0 for 3, and Lefty Grove is plowing through him right now. Here we go, and the pitch. 6-7. This should be it. 6-7 against the lefty. Struck him out. Ball game over, and the Philadelphia Athletics win this ball game by the score of 5-1. Just more talent overall. So let's see how many hits the Yankees ended up getting. So let's see. Koenig, Ruth. They did get 3 hits in the first inning, but that was about it. Grove just settled down and said, go ahead and swing. Yankees, 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors. The Athletics, they started slow. You knew they were going to hit. They started getting a couple hits per inning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 doubles, and then they started to hit 6, 7, 8. And then they got 9. Then they got 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, including the big blow, the Joe Boley home run. So the A's, 5 runs, 13 hits, no errors. The Yankees, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. Again, this was a 1-game series, thankfully. And we'll go ahead and hopefully we can get the Red Sox put together and started. We'll get that one in probably later on this evening. Probably might be on the later side. So we have another Hotel California game for those who are on the West Coast, and those on the East Coast. It might be a late night start. But again, I want to give others who want to be on a Friday night on the YouTube community a chance to play. So I want to thank everyone for coming. Not a very pleasant thing. Oh, manage the Phillies. Keep Jackie Robinson. Oh, okay. All right. He sounded familiar to the dude who died in the 1920s, but that was a different guy. All right. I was minus 39 years old. Yeah. I mean, we all were not here, I'm guessing. Those you're that old and you're still watching YouTube games and you're born in the 1930s. Yeah. God bless you. But no. So yeah, thank you folks. I love this. About 90 games, 1938 Yankees. Ooh, good. So hopefully we'll have you for a long stay, Hardware Heaven. We're playing the 1979 Yankees, of course, on the channel. We're doing some other things. Again, I just love the 1930s for what the offense was. No, I don't think I was hit either. The Chapman 1920s. Who was that in? That was not. It was not Taylor Chapman. That name now is starting to now it's bugging me because I'm, as they say, a baseball purist like you all are, and the name now is going to bug me. So let's see, 1920. Google, find me Google. Let's see, cool, 1920. It's going to come up in chat before I can say anything. I know it. So let's see, 1920. Not Taylor, it was Ray. Oh, that's Ben. Ray or Ben. That's it. Thank you. Yeah, and he was a starting shortstop for the Indians. Once they lost him, it was a tough injury, and then the Dodgers kind of took over. Yeah, Ray. It was Ray Chapman. Yeah, that's why I thought Ben kind of sounded familiar to me with the Yankees. Like, what does that sound familiar? But no, he died in that game in 1920, 10 years prior. So, all right, folks, thank you again. I appreciate it. Please hit like if you can on your way out if you have not already. Appreciate it. Again, we'll try to get more baseball in later. If not, hopefully play more tomorrow. I know that. So we'll talk to you soon. Winning pitcher, again, is Lefty Grove. He goes 9 innings as he said so. He was not coming out that game. When he hit for himself back in the 6th inning, he knew he had the Yankees under control. And then the A's did score a run in the 7th to put him ahead. Boley hits the 3-run homer in the 8th. And the A's end up winning this one 5-1. 5-13-0 for the A's, 1-4-0 for the Yanks. Have a good night, everybody. Hope to see you more later. Once again, Sports Time Machine, going way back in the time machine. We played a 1930 New York Yankees season.